Hi everyone, welcome to week 4. You know the general structure of the class now, so I thought that I would just provide some feedback on the journal assignment for the week. So this week we are studying religion, and very broadly construed, although we are focusing on Augustine's Confessions, and one religion in particular, that being Christianity, the dominant religion in our society. That being said, you have been exposed to, there are some articles in the course that talk about religion in general as cultural system, and that includes things like the mythology, art, rituals, actions, beliefs about morality and ethics, and how one ought to live. And so ultimately here you are writing a 2 to 3 page opening statement for a debate that you're getting in, where you're going to make the claim that science alone cannot provide everything that's necessary for living a good human life. You're going to be arguing that religion, again, broadly construed, or perhaps specifically, is necessary even for those who do not believe in anything supernatural. For example, God, the afterlife, miracles, etc. And remember, if you do disagree with this idea, if you are more of a scientist, just take on that perspective. It's always good in critical thinking and in philosophy to take on alternative perspectives and to argue from those positions as strongly as you can, right? And that's part of good thinking, is being able to be fair and objective with all aspects. So here, you might approach this multiple ways. You might argue from a community viewpoint, an ethical viewpoint, an artistic viewpoint. But again, you're basically writing an opening statement where you provide reasons to believe that science alone cannot provide everything that humans need to for living a good human life. So feel free to take this as broadly as you want, or as narrowly as you want to do, but make sure that you do include the aspects that relate to living a good life. So we've talked about, being at home in the world. We've talked about pain and the frailty of existence. And then in week 3, we studied Plato and how the reason and thinking can bring us, is the main way that humans can express their humanness and be who they are supposed to be. And now we are getting into religion and love as we transition into the final main theme in the course is love. And for Augustine, that love, that desire that we all have, is an emptiness that can only be filled by God. And then we will transition into love more generally in week 5. But think about all those things and how they relate here, and how one who's arguing that we need religion might make claims about how it allows us to be at home in the world, how it allows us to deal with pain and suffering, how our minds can be used, and our reason can be used in the religion itself, and then maybe talk about love. So those are some ideas for how to approach the assignment. I look forward to seeing your work.